I'd like to welcome everyone to the training call that I've put together for just the basics on the Instant Recall app. For those of you that are new to the company, I'm Paul Schneider, and we do training calls. There's going to be a whole series of trainings for people that are already in the business and those almost 80,000 people that might need reminders on how to do everything. We recently updated a whole bunch of things. It was really important because this business is really taking off. So there'll be, not on this call, but there'll be like 4 different trainings. One is just the basics on how to use the app, and these are things I get questions about all the time. First of all, here, when you open up the app, you need to remember whether you registered using an email address and a password. If you decided to use one of these icons, like use Facebook or Apple or Google, it's important that you remember that, because if you try to enter these a password or an email address, it doesn't work. These 3 companies are built into the app so that Google and Apple and Facebook can protect their users from being hacked. So it means all of your data, your registration data, is stored on their servers. They're not on our servers. We can see who you are and send you messages, but we can't log into your account. I get people all the time saying, I can't log in. And I say, don't enter anything, just click on Google. And I registered with Google, this account that I'm about to show you. So I'm going to go ahead and hit it. Okay. I'm going live on my own iPhone, and I'm going to select an account. Okay. Okay. So it's going to span, and now you come to the opening page, which is a map page. And this is a live account. There's a lot of test data in here, so you're going to see things that you would normally not see. But the main thing is you open up to the map page, okay? And people say, well, how do I use the app? Well, you go right down here. There's what's called an instant recall, and it's just what it sounds like. I'm going to click on it, and it allows you to automatically highlight and document a place you've been. It could be a restaurant. You could be filming a Mexican meal you're eating with your family, and then you can share it with all your friends, and also document that exact location for what it was you liked so much. It could be that you're a hiker and you saw a waterfall, or you're a fisherman out in the middle of a lake. You can document that exact location within 30 inches. So lots of cool things you could do with this, and I'm not going to get into the woods on this, but if you have the app, I recommend you go down to Add Instant Recall, okay, and then there's Add a Reminder. You can put in the location of, let me just put in this is a real location here in St. Louis County where I live, Home Goods. Okay, I'm going to select Home Goods. It'll show me the Home Goods store and its location. This particular one I chose is on South Kirkwood Road, St. Louis County. Okay, and you put in a title and description and save. And when you drive by that location, you're going to see these little icons like this. You're going to have recalls, okay, and you're going to have the obviously the reminders. Let's say it's a recall. You can hit My Recalls. Okay, once you've done, you can do 100 recalls if you want, and also share them with friends and family that you send a link to so they can see everything. But I'll hit My Recalls, and you're going to see 2 of them pop up. Paul is my son. This recall was made back in 2021, and Sugar is my boxer dog. So it could be anything, okay? And you can delete these if you click on a recall. Let's say My Recalls, and you want to delete it. Since this is old, I'm going to go ahead and delete it. I just slide to my left, and are you sure you want to? See, it says yes or no. Are you sure you want to remove this? I'm going to say yes. Okay, same thing with the reminders. If you go to reminders, if you have reminders, here's some reminders, okay? Where it says Chandler Ridge Court, I'm going to go ahead and slide to my left and hit yes. I want to remove that, okay? That's all. It's that easy. Okay, and I have to do it with my phone. So you're seeing my phone live right now, okay? So what you're able to do is store an unlimited number of reminders and instant recalls and videos, okay, so that you could share it with friends and family, whoever. And it could be you're an outdoorsman. It could be that you're somebody that likes to dine out all the time and share what you're doing, or maybe it's you're making a particular recipe you like to make. There's so many different things. You could, something of interest to you that you want to share with other people. is what it's all about. So I highly encourage you to use that feature because the instant recalls is a big deal. Okay, but I'm going to go back to the home page. Down at the bottom here, these are actually 4 different buttons. There's the home page, which I'm on now, and it's turned black. If I go to the instant recall page, it turns black, and this turns black, and then the settings page. So I'm on the home page here, and somebody says, okay, what do I do from here? Well, obviously you can add instant recalls and add reminders, but more importantly, you can get a rundown on everything over here on the settings page. Okay, and this pops up. Add a crypto wallet, cancel subscription, share with friends, how to use. If you click on cancel subscription, it'll make sure that you're really planning to cancel it. You'll be asked a series of questions, okay? It shows my instant recall app is $3.99 a month, and that's because this is an active account, okay? But I'm not going to go ahead and I'm not going to cancel it. I have everything on here working as it should. It's just something so you can see it. Share with friends is important if you want to share the app with friends. Let me go there and show you what happens if I hit share with friends. What pops up is a list of people. Charles, Keisha, this lady Florence Job. I just spoke with her earlier. If you want to add some or send a note to somebody, share the app with people. I just hit the. Let's go back. I'm sorry. Okay, so I just hit the button here. Okay, the messages button. Okay, I could hit all. When I hit messages, my whole phone book's going to pull up. If I hit mail, it's going to be all the people I email. Okay, if I hit messenger, it's going to be all the people I do messenger with. And this goes on and on and on. Okay, you got people on Facebook, people on Skype. There's even more here. Okay, so it goes to any list you have. Okay, and that way you can share this with people. So the next video we do is going to be about how you make money, how you get paid, how you can see your sales, and I'll try to cover that real shortly for you, just real quick on this message, just because we're already here and you're listening. Somebody says, well, how can I refer people? Okay, let's go there. You go back to your home page again. You see it's highlighted on the bottom here. Okay, I'm on the home page right here. And up here in the upper right-hand corner, you see 6,560. Those are points that I have on this test account. Now, once again, this is a test account, but you're going to see maybe 2 zeros in that. It doesn't matter. You're going to click on that button. I'm going to go ahead and do it, and you'll see what happens. Okay, I clicked on it, and you can see this test data in here. It says the ones that are orange are people that were active and now they're inactive. And once again, some of these guys are the original developers that worked on this. Some are people that I work with. Okay, so but the main thing is the ones that are green are active subscribers. The ones that are orange are subscribers who are no longer active, but they were active at one time. And the people in gray have never ever subscribed. Okay, so let me just drill down on one. I'll hit Larry here. Larry's a friend of mine. He lives here in St. Louis County, and you can see some of the people come up on his list. And once again, this was a lot of it is test data, but these are real people, okay? And you can see what they're doing. If they have recruited other people, there's a plus sign. You see this plus sign right here? You can click on that, and then a whole another page opens up. So this is, once again, all test data, but you get the point. So just to recap, you're going to go to this white button up here and click. Now, another thing that happens on that page that's important is you can refer people. Down in the lower right-hand side, right here, it says Invite Now. Well, if you hit Invite Now, guess what? That whole list pops up. Okay, that same list will pop up if you go to the settings page and hit Share with Friends. I just hit this Share with Friends. This pops up and all your lists pop up. When Larry's doing his trainings, he keeps mentioning all of your lists. Well, here's where they all are. You say, well, I hardly have anyone in my phone book, which is the messages here. And then you'd start looking into your email. You could have multiple email accounts, and then you go to your Messenger, and then you go to other things you might have. You might use Facebook all the time. You might use Skype all the time. You might use WhatsApp. They're all going to come up. And you can automatically prepackage a message out to anybody. So here I'm going to go ahead and click on messages. It wouldn't matter whether it's an email or any of them, and it automatically inserts a full explanation of what this is all about, and it has your referral code built in. It says referral code equals Paul, WM1. So I'm going to start to type up here at the flashing cursor. I'm just going to hit L, A. Okay, there you go. Larry Lalnier, first one up. So if I select him, okay, I'm using my phone in one hand and doing this. They're unrelated. I'm not going to open TikTok. I don't know why it's asking for that. So I'm just going to hit the send button, and there it goes. It just was sent. So what we talk about in our little video is you can send out 10 of these in a night. You could send out 100, but you do it consistently because a lot of people won't read it. If they do read it, they could play the little video. Okay, Share with Friends has the video built in. The video is right here, the little video to watch about it, and then you can move on from there. So that's an important thing. The very first thing you want to do is make sure you're referring new users. And remember, when you refer them, that you are wanting to make sure they activate their account, which is really important because you're gonna obviously see the benefits of that every Wednesday. We pay out money every Wednesday through the Wise.com payment system. Wise is identical to PayPal and Venmo, except it's worldwide. And another really important thing, they don't keep 3% of your money. Okay, let's just go there. Forget everything else. Venmo takes 3% of your money, and you don't want that. So you can see this Wise.com system, and that's nice. But more importantly, connect your money worldwide. They only charge 39 cents, and we pay that for you. Okay, it's really important to know that because your money is sent every Wednesday. In addition to cash, you are sent a crypto coin for every 20 points you accumulate. You notice back up in that box, if you want to go back up there, here you go. Let's go up in that box on that 6510. If you divide that by 20, that's how many coins you're owed. Okay, and we do a coin on the Polygon network, and we chose Polygon. Once again, we pay the gas fees to send you a coin. These are terms in the industry, but gas fees are just the fees that are charged to transfer a coin from one person to another. All cryptocurrencies charge gas fees. I'm talking Bitcoin and Ethereum and everything. We chose Polygon because they have really low gas fees, and we're sending out a lot of coins over the next year. They have 203 million users at Polygon, so they're very successful. Okay, let me get this out of the background. It's driving me nuts, all that movement. So I've had people ask me in the last few days, why Wise? Why? Because it's global. We can send money anywhere in the world for 39 cents, and we pay the 39 cents, and it goes straight into your bank account. When you get an email from Wise, it's just telling you you've got money and you might not be set up yet. So they'll tell you exactly what to do. Put in your account number, put in your routing number and the account number, and you can download the funds into your account. You only do that the first time. Every week after that we send you money, you don't have to do anything. You're going to get notified, but you don't have to put in all those credentials. You only do that one time, okay? And they have debit cards and other things you can use to collect your money. I don't know if that's any good or what they charge for it or anything. It's just that we have a lot of people that now have their debit card. They're headquartered in London, England. They have offices in the United States, in New York City, and they're connected to a major bank, and I send large sums of money with them every month, and I've never had a problem with them. The only problem I've had is some people don't know what WISE is, and they get an email from them, and they don't accept their funds, so they send it back, and they wait a few weeks to send it back. But remember, if you see a note from WISE, just go ahead and accept it, because you're gonna, it means you've been sent money. It's amazing how people question me about them. They're FDIC insured, everything that they need to be. So all the banks in the U.S. have to be insured by the FDIC. So they are. Plus, obviously, on the international front, they're in the world headquarters of all money transactions, which is London, England. So they're a good company. You'll see some other messages put together and listed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about different things, but just you're paid weekly, okay? Both the cryptocurrency and the cash. It's important. And people say, well, wait a minute, if I got cash week 1 in a month, what about the next week? Well, you might have additional sales accumulating that increased the number of people you get paid on in your organization. So maybe you've had 100 more people come in. Well, we owe you another $100, and we're going to pay it right then the next week. And maybe they're also recruiting new users, and that's 200 new users. Well, we owe you another $200. So that's how that works, and that's why we pay weekly. And the same with the coins. You might, every time new users are coming in, you're gonna have this point total up here that you see in the upper right hand corner. You're going to see that increase, okay? And when it increases, it means we owe you money and we owe you more coins, okay? For every 20 points, you're going to get another kern. So you get paid 2 ways. You get paid in cash and you get paid in cryptocurrency. So you are paid 2 ways, okay? Cryptocurrency takes a while to build up in value. This has almost no value, and it's because we don't have 203 million users like Polygon does. But it's on the Polygon network, and there are instructions in the how to use section of the app, okay, on what to do, okay? There's a smart contract here you have to use, okay? I don't know if I can expand this, but it doesn't matter. This smart contract is really important for you to get familiar with. It's right in the middle of the page. In order for you to draw in your coins, you need to know the smart contract. We used all the normal functionality of a big secure system like Polygon, which is part of the Ethereum network. So obviously there's a lot of people on a global basis that are interested in cryptocurrency, and we are too. We think it's the future in many ways, so we created that other thing besides cash, that you also get a coin. And as the coins get traded in the future, they can have more and more value, more and more wallets and more swapping going on. Once again, Polygon, we don't own Polygon. We're part of Polygon, and they have 203 million users. So for someone with a Polygon wallet to add our coin, all they need is this smart contract here. So it's out there for them. So we're excited about what's going on. Look for another message about these other training links, okay? Thank you.